Good morning. So last night, didn't sleep great. My throat really hurts. Pretty bad. Every time I swallow. Not good. I thought I was getting better, but no. I think I'm getting worse. And I'm in the middle of this 4-day stretch. I've only gone 37 miles. And I have 51 miles to go. So I'm not even halfway there. And I have today and tomorrow to get there. So, yeah. Don't think it's good to push my body when I'm sick. And it hasn't been a ton of fun, to be honest, because I'm just trying to do big miles because I have a time constraint. And that's one of my number one rules when you're doing a thru hike. Don't have a time constraint because it makes it not fun. And I broke that rule. But there's nothing I can do now but push on. Well, I guess I could turn around, but I don't want to do that train again. It sucked. So I'm hoping it's going to be better coming up. And I forgot to mention I am super saddle sore. Again, just doing too many miles. And I'm sorry for being a Debbie Downer the last day or two in some of these videos. But it's been a bit of a struggle. But I always try to look on the bright side. And at least it's not raining. And I don't think it's supposed to today. So that's good. At least a bear didn't come into camp last night. And I have to think of one more. At least I'm not hurt, like physically. Oh, and let's not forget, most importantly, at least my phone is fully charged. I could be sitting here with a 10% battery, which means I would have no idea where the next water is. I would get lost. It would not be good. There's a mouse. Just having my cup of coffee. And there's a mouse that came down. Just say hi. Here's a fun fact. I always bring a little nightcap with, like some vodka. But I've been too sick to drink. That's how you know I'm not feeling good. So last night I poured some out and pour some out today because don't think I'll be drinking today either. Maybe tonight I'll leave a little bit in there. little cut there. The tube's popping out a little bit. So we'll see how long she lasts. I got a spare tube there if I need it. I believe I'm going up there somewhere by those cool mountains in the clouds. And I'm actually on a shortcut. Well, on the CDT they don't call it a shortcut, they call it an alternate. And it's like 5 miles on road instead of 11 miles on trail. Winning. Another lake, but I'm not gonna swim in that one because it looks pretty weedy and it's actually pretty chilly today. I had a jacket on for the last couple hours. I'm still a bit cold going uphill. The breeze is definitely breezy. The clouds have lifted and I'm getting closer. But I'm hoping that I go up over that way instead of up over that way. Little creek crossing. But look, there's a footbridge. Yay! That's apparently another alt. Going to the top of that big boy. But I'm skipping that. Apparently it's supposed to be beautiful and people recommend it, but no time for that. Bye-bye, mountains. Hello, new mountains. One of my favorite things to do, besides unicycling, is looking back to see where I was, way by that big, beautiful mountain I called out the other day. And then I went down there, and up over down there. And then now I'm up here, and I'm going that way somewhere. Another beautiful lake, which is camp. And normally I would go swimming, but it's pretty dang weedy. And it's almost 8 o'clock, so it's getting late. And I barely even broke a sweat today. It was pretty chilly, actually. I had my jacket on half of the day, maybe. And I'm still feeling sick. Feeling better, I think. Tomorrow I should get to my moped. Hopefully. You'd think I'd be sick of setting up my tent by now. But I've probably only set the tent up less than a dozen times. Because I've had my van. And it's been nice. I decided to have a fire tonight. Over the lake. With the sun's rise hopefully in the morning. But yeah, I wanted a fire last night, but I was sick and got in late. I got in late tonight too, but a fire just makes the night. It's almost like swimming. It'll turn your frown upside down. So I'm gonna grill some hot dogs, s'mores over the fire. No, I wish. It's Rambam tonight. Got my lights set up. Eating some dinner next to a campfire. Next to a lake. And check this out. This is the icing on the cake. The moon is right there. And it's about to come up. Wow. It's better in person, trust me. Alright, this is unbelievable. Like, I woke up this morning with a moose at camp, sipping on a coffee. Now I'm sipping on a cocktail, watching the moon come up. And it looks like a full moon, I don't know, but it looks pretty spectacular. And normally, on a weekend, this lake is filled with car campers. But I got the lake to myself with a full moon. I'm pretty sure that's a full moon. Wowzers. This round bomb's never tasted so good. Look, you got the moon coming up over the lake. I like. It's amazing how the trail can go from the worst day or two to one of the best days or two. Just with a moose waking up and a moon rising and a fire and some light.